Ladies and gentlemen, your silence is a silent killer, not just of opportunities, but of dreams, of purpose, and of lives. When you refuse to speak, when you hide behind the safety of your comfort zone, the world loses the potential of your unique voice. You were created to make a difference, to impact lives, to inspire, and yet so many remain silent, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect condition, the perfect words. But perfection never comes. Silence becomes a grave where potential dreams are buried, where innovation is stifled, and where the fire within is extinguished by fear. Your voice holds the power to heal, to uplift, and to transform. The silence may protect you from rejection, but it also robs the world of what you have to offer. How can they hear your wisdom if you do not speak? How can they know your heart if you don't share it? You are a masterpiece designed for impact, crafted for greatness, and yet your silence holds back the revolution only you can bring. Munroe once said, "The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life without a purpose. Your silence is a tragedy in itself, a life without a purpose fulfilled." You have gifts, talents, and insights that the world desperately needs, but if you remain silent, you allow others to miss out on your brilliance. Your silence is not a sign of humility, it's a betrayal of your destiny. You were meant to be a voice in the wilderness, a source of inspiration, a beacon of hope. Silence, my friend, is not a virtue when it stifles the growth of others, when it deprives them of what they need to grow and flourish. Speak. Let your voice echo through the chambers of hearts and minds. Let your words be seeds of change, nurturing dreams, breaking chains, and empowering lives. The world is waiting. Your silence is killing them. Your silence stifles potential, a concept that resonates deeply with the idea that when you remain quiet, you prevent the full realization of your dreams and ideas. Every great accomplishment begins with a thought, a vision, a seed planted in the mind that eventually grows into something powerful. However, when we fail to express those thoughts, when we withhold our voices from the world, we rob ourselves and others of the opportunity to bring those dreams to life. Silence acts as a prison, locking away the seeds of innovation, creativity, and transformation that could otherwise flourish. When you withhold your voice, you create an invisible barrier between your potential and the impact you were meant to have. The world is dynamic, ever-changing, and in need of fresh perspectives. Yet, if your thoughts remain unspoken, if your insights and ideas are not shared, you prevent those who could benefit from them from ever experiencing the growth that accompanies such contributions. Your silence becomes a barrier not only to your own success, but to the collective advancement of humanity. In many cases, the fear of judgment or rejection keeps individuals from expressing themselves fully. Society often teaches us to conform, to blend in, to avoid conflict, to stay within safe boundaries. However, the truth is that greatness is never birthed in comfort zones. The truly transformative ideas, the ones that shift paradigms, often come from those willing to speak up despite uncertainty, those who are brave enough to face the possibility of criticism. By staying silent, you allow fear to dictate your life's path, suppressing what could have been a revolutionary contribution to your field, your community, or even the world. Your voice is a gift, a tool designed to inspire, to challenge, and to encourage. It is a vehicle for connection, a bridge between hearts and minds. Yet when you remain silent, you deprive not only yourself of fulfillment, but others of the wisdom and insight only you possess. Silence diminishes the opportunity to engage in meaningful dialogue, to learn from each other, and to grow together. Without your voice, discussions stagnate, innovation stalls, and progress slows. Furthermore, silence hinders the ability to confront injustices and injustices that demand attention. The world needs voices to challenge the status quo, to advocate for change, and to call out the wrongs that exist in society. When you stay silent, you give permission for these wrongs to persist, for injustices to continue, and for solutions to remain elusive. There are moments in history when silence has been complicit in oppression and stagnation, and it's a reminder that inaction through silence often perpetuates harm rather than healing. Yet speaking up is not merely about gaining attention or becoming popular. It's about the responsibility we hold to use our voices for the greater good. The more we recognize the impact of our words, the more intentional we become in choosing how to express ourselves. So the power of your voice lies not just in what you say, but in the way you say it, in the authenticity, passion, and conviction you bring to the conversation. Silence also deprives you of the personal growth that comes from stepping into your truth. Every time you choose to speak, you refine your thoughts, challenge your beliefs, and sharpen your perspective. Conversations, whether challenging or uplifting, serve as mirrors, allowing you to grow into a more self-aware, confident, and empowered individual. Without this exchange, you remain stagnant, uncertain, and disconnected from your true potential. In the end, silence, while seemingly safe, is a disservice to the very essence of your existence. You were created to leave a legacy, to be remembered for the contributions you made, not for the moments you chose to stay quiet. The world is waiting for you to speak, to share, to lead. Your silence, therefore, becomes a missed opportunity, a missed chance to create, inspire, and transform. When you choose to remain silent, you withhold from the world the very greatness it needs to thrive. Voice brings purpose, a powerful truth that resonates deep within the core of human existence. At its essence, your voice is a reflection of your identity, your thoughts, and your unique perspective. It holds the potential to inspire, to heal, to uplift, and to transform lives. Yet, far too often, individuals suppress their voices, believing that speaking up might bring unwanted attention, judgment, or rejection. But what they fail to recognize is that by withholding their voice, they deny themselves the opportunity to fulfill their purpose, to truly make an impact. The purpose of your voice is not simply to communicate, it is to create change. Every interaction, every conversation, every moment of expression serves as a stepping stone towards something greater, whether it's personal growth, deeper understanding, or societal progress. The world is filled with challenges that require insight, empathy, and innovation to overcome. Your voice is essential in navigating these complexities and offering solutions that reflect your individuality. Without it, progress is stifled and the richness of diverse perspectives is lost. Furthermore, your voice acts as a catalyst for clarity and direction. In a world that often feels overwhelming and chaotic, speaking aloud helps you process your thoughts, refine your beliefs, and gain a deeper understanding of your values. Without this outlet, ideas can remain trapped within, unexamined, and undeveloped. Your voice serves as a mirror, reflecting who you are and guiding you toward the path you were meant to walk. To withhold this expression is to deprive yourself of the clarity needed to move forward with purpose and intention. The beauty of using your voice is that it connects you to others. Communication is the foundation of human relationships. Without it, empathy diminishes, misunderstandings increase, and isolation becomes a reality. Your voice allows for authentic connections where ideas can flow freely, emotions can be expressed, and mutual understanding can be achieved. By sharing your thoughts and experiences, you create an environment where collaboration flourishes and collective wisdom emerges. Silence, on the other hand, limits this exchange, leaving gaps where relationships could have deepened and solutions could have been developed. Your voice also holds the power to inspire transformation. Throughout history, individuals who have spoken out, whether against injustice, inequality, or oppression, have driven social movements and sparked revolutions. They understood that their words carried weight and had the potential to shift minds, influence decisions, and lead change. Every great leader, innovator, and visionary began with a voice that was not afraid to challenge the status quo, question the impossible, and envision a better future. In the absence of this voice, ideas stagnate, movements lose momentum, and society lacks the energy needed for growth. Moreover, your voice reflects your authenticity. It is a reflection of your truth, who you are, what you believe, and the values you uphold. In a world that often encourages conformity and silence, speaking your truth is an act of courage. It requires strength to stand in your beliefs, to share your unique perspective, and to offer a viewpoint that may differ from the majority. Yet, it is this authenticity that empowers you to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering trust and respect. Without this, we lose the richness of individuality and conformity becomes the standard. The purpose of your voice is also to give others permission to express theirs. Often when someone steps forward with their voice, it inspires others to do the same. Whether you're speaking about personal experiences, sharing insights, or advocating for change, your voice serves as a beacon for others who may feel silenced or unheard. By speaking up, you contribute to a culture where vulnerability is accepted and self-expression is celebrated. Silence, in contrast, creates a void of space where potential voices go unnoticed and unrealized. Your voice matters. It matters more than you realize. It has the ability to shape conversations, shift perspectives, and create lasting impact. By speaking up, you embrace your purpose, connect with others, and bring forth change. It's not just about making noise, it's about making a difference. To withhold this gift is to deprive the world of the contributions you were born to offer. Fear keeps you silent, a powerful force that often holds people back from stepping into their true potential. It whispers doubts into your mind, convincing you that speaking up might lead to rejection, criticism, or failure. This fear can be paralyzing, causing individuals to shrink back from opportunities to express themselves, share their ideas, or advocate for what they believe in. But in doing so, they deny themselves the opportunity for growth, connection, and impact. The silence driven by fear not only stifles personal progress, but also deprives the world of the unique contributions only you can offer. Fear of judgment is perhaps one of the most common reasons for remaining silent. The fear of being misunderstood, ridiculed, or dismissed can prevent individuals from articulating their thoughts, sharing their visions, or presenting their ideas to the world. The society often imposes unrealistic expectations, where failure is seen as a setback rather than a step towards success. As a result, people may avoid taking risks, believing that silence is safer than the vulnerability that comes with speaking up. However, it is precisely this fear that blocks personal and professional advancement, keeping individuals from embracing their full potential. Moreover, fear of rejection keeps many from expressing their true selves. The possibility of being dismissed or not receiving validation can be discouraging. But what we must remember is that rejection is a natural part of life. It does not define your worth or capabilities. Every breakthrough, every achievement, every impactful idea has been met with resistance at some point. Fear tells you that silence will protect you from hurt, but in reality, it keeps you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and missed opportunities. Silence driven by fear also prevents innovation and creativity from flourishing. When you remain quiet, you deprive the world of fresh ideas, unique perspectives, and innovative solutions. Innovation thrives in dialogue, collaboration, and open exchange of thoughts. By withholding your voice, you limit the potential for groundbreaking advancements in fields such as science, art, technology, and social progress. The fear of failing or being wrong should never overshadow the possibility of creating something extraordinary. Additionally, fear of the unknown can lead to inaction. Stepping into unfamiliar territory often requires courage and vulnerability, and many avoid it because the outcome is uncertain. However, it is through this discomfort that growth occurs. The silence that fear creates keeps you in your comfort zone, where the risk of failure may be minimal, but so too is the potential for success. Without the willingness to face the unknown, you miss out on opportunities for transformation and mastery in your personal and professional life. Fear also inhibits your ability to inspire and empower others. When you share your voice, your experiences, and your insights, you become a source of motivation for others. Your story, your journey, and your truths can uplift, guide, and empower those who are navigating similar paths. But fear silences this potential, leaving others without the encouragement they need to overcome their own challenges. True leadership and influence come from those who are unafraid to speak their truth and stand for what they believe in. Furthermore, fear isolates you from meaningful connections. Communication is the bridge that connects hearts and minds, and when fear prevents you from expressing yourself, it creates barriers between relationships. Sharing your thoughts fosters understanding, empathy, and trust. Silence, driven by fear, erodes these connections, leaving you isolated from those who could offer support, guidance, and collaboration. Meaningful relationships are built on authenticity and open dialogue, two things that fear often seeks to suppress. In essence, silence rooted in fear is a disservice to your potential. It prevents you from embracing opportunities for growth, from making an impact, and from creating the life you were meant to live. Fear may offer a temporary sense of security, but in the long run, it only stunts your progress and limits your ability to thrive. Embracing vulnerability, taking risks, and speaking your truth is the path towards self-empowerment and fulfillment. Your voice, no matter how imperfect or unsure, holds immense value. It has the power to heal, transform, and inspire, not only for your own journey, but for those around you. Fear may attempt to silence you, but you have the strength to rise above it, to reclaim your voice, and to make a difference. Only through expression can you truly live your purpose and leave a lasting legacy. Your unique contribution holds immense power, a power that sets you apart from everyone else. Each person is born with a set of gifts, talents, and perspectives that are entirely their own. Yet many fail to recognize the significance of their individual contributions because they compare themselves to others or downplay the value of what they bring to the table. They believe that what they have to offer is ordinary or insignificant, when in reality the opposite is true. Your unique contribution is what makes you indispensable, and without it, the world misses out on a vital piece of the puzzle. When you withhold your contribution, whether through fear, doubt, or self-criticism, you deny yourself and others the opportunity for growth, innovation, and transformation. Every solution, every idea, every piece of art or invention stems from someone willing to step forward and share what they have. Your voice, your skills, your perspective are necessary for shaping the future in ways no one else can. Without embracing your individuality, the collective becomes incomplete, unable to reach its fullest potential. The beauty of your unique contribution is that it often lies in the details, those seemingly small insights or skills that others may overlook. It could be your ability to see opportunities where others see challenges, or your way of connecting seemingly unrelated ideas into groundbreaking solutions. It could be a simple story, a creative expression, or a fresh approach to an age-old problem. These seemingly small differences are what create transformation. Every great breakthrough started with a single thought or idea, an idea that someone dared to act upon because they believed in their uniqueness. Moreover, when you fully embrace your unique contribution, you empower others to do the same. When you stand in your authenticity and share your voice, you inspire those around you to recognize their own individuality. Your courage serves as a reminder that the world needs diversity, not just in appearance or background, but in thought, creativity, and insight. By contributing what only you can provide, you create space for others to do the same, fostering a culture of inclusion and collaboration. Your contribution is also essential for addressing specific needs within your community, industry, or society. Every sector, every field has gaps, problems that require innovative thinking, empathy, and solutions tailored to unique circumstances. Only you possess the experiences, knowledge, and perspective that are perfectly suited to address those gaps. By withholding your contribution, you risk leaving critical needs unmet, which could have lasting effects on the people and systems around you. Furthermore, your contribution serves as a testament to your growth and self-discovery. As you navigate life's challenges and triumphs, you gain insights and wisdom that shape your approach to problem solving and creation. Your unique experiences offer depth and authenticity that can't be replicated. This personal journey adds a richness to your contribution that adds immeasurable value. Without embracing this evolution, you rob the world of a truly meaningful contribution rooted in your personal journey of self-discovery. The act of contributing is also a process of giving and receiving. When you offer your talents and insights, you enrich the lives of others, providing them with tools and perspectives they may not have otherwise encountered. In return, your contribution fosters mutual growth, allowing both you and those you influence to evolve through shared experiences. This cycle of giving strengthens relationships, communities, and even industries. However, when you remain silent or hesitant to share your unique contribution, you miss out on these transformative exchanges. Your unique contribution is not something that can be replaced. While others may have similar skills or knowledge, the way you combine those elements, the unique approach you bring to a problem, and the passion with which you pursue your work are what make your contribution invaluable. It's not about comparison or competition. It's about recognizing that your perspective holds a place at the table that no one else can fill. When you embrace this, you unlock a sense of purpose and fulfillment that extends far beyond personal achievement. It touches the lives of others, creates change, and leaves a legacy that endures. Ultimately, your unique contribution is what shapes the future. It is what transforms ideas into action, challenges into breakthroughs, and obstacles into opportunities. Without it, the world would lack the diversity of thought necessary for progress. So step forward with confidence, share what only you can bring, and watch as your impact ripples through the world, shaping a brighter future for all. Silence is a betrayal of your destiny, a powerful statement that cuts to the heart of why so many people remain silent when they are meant to speak. Every individual is born with a purpose, a unique calling that is meant to be fulfilled through their actions, their words, and their contributions to the world. Yet far too often, fear, self-doubt, and the pressures of conformity drive people into silence. They believe that remaining quiet will protect them from criticism or failure, but what they fail to realize is that silence can also prevent them from reaching their true potential. Silence, in this sense, is not a sign of humility or caution. It is a refusal to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Your destiny is not something you choose, it is something that chooses you. It is woven into the fabric of your being, a blueprint designed for greatness and impact. However, when you withhold your voice, you deny yourself the chance to fulfill that destiny. Destiny is not merely a matter of personal achievement. It is about making a meaningful contribution to the world, one that can only be realized when you actively engage, express, and share your gifts. Every great leader, innovator, and visionary began by recognizing the call of their destiny. They understood that silence could never fulfill their purpose. They embraced the uncomfortable reality that speaking up meant stepping into vulnerability, even in the face of uncertainty. They understood that staying silent was a betrayal, not only to themselves, but to those whose lives they were meant to touch. By refusing to let fear dictate their path, they created movements, sparked revolutions, and left a lasting legacy. When you silence your voice, you prevent others from experiencing the fullness of your insight and wisdom. The truth is, there are countless people who could benefit from your unique perspective, your experiences, and your truths. By staying quiet, you deprive them of the very guidance they need to grow, heal, or achieve their own greatness. Your silence in this way serves as a barrier to collective progress, holding back both your potential and that of the people around you. Destiny is not something that can be ignored indefinitely. It will always whisper, nudging you towards your true path. Over time, the discomfort of silence becomes louder than the fear that once justified it. You may find that you wake up to the realization that you have wasted valuable time avoiding what you were meant to do. Silence becomes a weight that drags you down, keeping you stagnant while the world continues to evolve and move forward. Moreover, destiny is often aligned with a higher purpose and mission that extends beyond personal fulfillment. It is about serving a cause greater than yourself. Whether it is inspiring others, leading change, creating art, or solving pressing problems, your voice holds the key to this service. The silence, therefore, is not just a disservice to yourself, but a disservice to those who are counting on you to step into your role and fulfill your purpose. Your destiny is also a gift that can inspire generations. When you speak your truth, you pave the way for others to find their own voice. Your journey becomes a source of encouragement for those who may feel lost, unheard, or without direction. Through your example, others see that it is possible to overcome obstacles, face fears, and embrace the calling that is uniquely theirs. Silence then prevents not only your own fulfillment, but the possibility of being a guiding light for others seeking their own path. The world is waiting for you to rise, to embrace your destiny, to speak your truth, and to live fully in alignment with the purpose that resides within you. It is not enough to simply exist. You were meant to thrive, to create, to transform. Silence steals this opportunity, trapping you in a cycle of doubt and missed opportunities. Your destiny is calling. It is a voice that will not be silenced forever. Whether you answer it today or tomorrow, the choice is yours. But know this, every moment spent in silence is a moment lost to the greatness you were destined for. Your silence is not humility, it is a betrayal of your potential and destiny. Too often, people mistake silence for modesty or restraint, believing that holding back their thoughts and ideas is a form of respect or humility. While humility is a noble trait, silence that stems from fear, self-doubt, or the fear of rejection is a disservice to yourself and to those around you. You were not created to live in obscurity or to withhold the greatness that lies within you. Silence in this sense keeps you trapped, preventing you from embracing the full extent of your capabilities and the purpose you were meant to fulfill. Your potential is vast, more than you can imagine, but it can only be realized when you step out of the shadows of silence. Every great leader, innovator, and change maker has had to face their fears and speak their truth. They understood that silence was not a form of respect, but a limitation on their ability to create, inspire, and influence. By choosing to remain silent, you deny yourself the opportunity to grow, to influence others, and to leave a lasting impact. Your destiny calls for you to rise, to take up space, and to share the gifts that only you possess. When you silence your voice, you silence your ideas, dreams, and passions. You prevent yourself from exploring new possibilities and discovering solutions to problems that demand your unique insights. Your thoughts, no matter how simple or complex, are valuable. They are part of a larger puzzle that, when shared, can lead to breakthroughs and progress. Without expression, those ideas remain stagnant, buried beneath the weight of fear and self-imposed limitations. The world misses out on what you have to offer, and you miss out on the fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with your true potential. Moreover, your silence affects those around you. Every person has a sphere of influence, whether in your family, community, workplace, or larger society, and your voice can inspire, challenge, and uplift those within that circle. By choosing to stay quiet, you deny others the opportunity to learn from you, to grow alongside you, and to witness the transformative power of your words. Every moment of silence deprives someone of a lesson, a solution, or an idea that could have changed their life. Silence as a form of self-betrayal is especially dangerous when it leads to a sense of invisibility. People who remain silent often feel as though they have little impact, that their voice doesn't matter, or that they aren't deserving of attention. This belief diminishes their sense of worth and reinforces a cycle of insecurity. But your voice is necessary, it matters deeply. It holds the power to bring clarity, challenge perspectives, and spark movements. To silence it is to underestimate the ripple effect your words can have, not only on individuals, but on entire communities. Furthermore, silence can hinder personal growth and self-discovery. Speaking your truth forces you to confront your thoughts, refine your beliefs, and grow into a more authentic version of yourself. Each conversation, each moment of expression becomes a step toward deeper understanding and self-empowerment. Without this form of communication, you may find yourself stagnant, lacking the clarity and confidence needed to pursue your dreams fully. Silence deprives you of the opportunities to explore new ideas, receive feedback, and expand your knowledge. Your silence ultimately can become a source of regret. Imagine looking back on life and realizing the countless moments where you chose silence over action, where you refrained from speaking out because of fear or doubt. These missed opportunities accumulate, leading to a sense of lost potential and unrealized dreams. Destiny is not something that waits indefinitely, it moves forward, and those who embrace it are the ones who leave a legacy. In the end, your voice is not a threat to humility or respect. It is a gift that must be shared to create change and make a lasting impact. Silence may seem safe, but it is ultimately a barrier to growth and purpose. Embracing your voice is embracing your destiny, a path that leads to self-fulfillment and a meaningful contribution to the world around you. Your silence is empowering them more than you know. Every time you choose to remain quiet, someone else steps into the spotlight, unknowingly benefiting from the wisdom, insights, and opportunities you were meant to share. This dynamic occurs because silence can sometimes be mistaken for consent, agreement, or the absence of dissent. In reality, when you choose not to speak, you allow others to fill the gaps, filling the conversation, shaping perspectives, and making decisions that might not reflect your values, beliefs, or vision. Your silence is a missed opportunity to lead, to challenge, and to inspire, not just for yourself, but for those who look to you for guidance. Empowerment comes from the ability to express oneself authentically. When you withhold your voice, you disempower yourself from taking control of your narrative, your influence, and your impact. Others may be making decisions on your behalf, interpreting your silence as agreement or indifference, rather than seeing it as a powerful stance for change. Silence allows others to define the direction in which a conversation, a project, or even a movement moves forward without your unique perspective. And in that space where you are not present, they fill the void with their interpretations, assumptions, and desires. Your silence can lead to a gradual erosion of your power and influence. While it may feel as though staying quiet protects you from conflict or rejection, it also removes you from the conversations that shape your personal, professional, and social outcomes. Whether in meetings, discussions, or collective decision-making, your voice serves as a crucial element that adds balance, diversity, and depth. Without it, the discourse becomes one-sided, driven by a limited set of experiences and viewpoints, leaving gaps in understanding, innovation, and progress. Furthermore, your silence can silence others. When leaders, thinkers, or individuals in influential positions choose not to speak, they inadvertently reinforce a culture where dissent, critique, and new ideas are marginalized. Others watching your inaction may feel discouraged to contribute their own perspectives, fearing rejection or irrelevance. Silence then becomes a breeding ground for conformity, a space where mediocrity and groupthink thrive at the expense of transformative ideas and bold solutions. You hold the power to disrupt this cycle by stepping into the conversation and offering your unique viewpoint. Silence can also limit the personal growth that comes from challenging ideas and fostering dialogue. Engaging in meaningful conversations requires vulnerability and openness to listening, questioning, and sharing. Your voice plays a crucial role in driving self-awareness, reflection, and deeper understanding. Without it, you deprive yourself of opportunities to sharpen your beliefs, confront biases, and refine your thought processes. Growth is stunted when we avoid difficult conversations and suppress our thoughts, leaving us stagnant in our understanding and stagnant in our ability to lead and inspire. In situations where uncomfortable truths need to be addressed, your silence creates space for misunderstandings and unresolved issues to fester. Conflict is not inherently negative, it is a necessary part of personal and collective development. Your voice acts as a catalyst for clarity, accountability, and resolution. When you speak up, you create the foundation for progress, whether it involves addressing injustice, correcting misconceptions, or offering support in difficult times. Silence, however, can perpetuate confusion, allowing problems to go unaddressed and solutions to remain elusive. Moreover, your silence can obscure opportunities for collaboration and partnerships. When you choose to remain quiet, you miss out on the potential to collaborate with others who share similar visions or who might offer complementary skills. Conversations where ideas are exchanged, shaped, and refined often lead to innovation and new possibilities. Your voice adds to this process, enriching the discourse with your experiences and insights, fostering deeper relationships, and cultivating a sense of shared purpose. Ultimately, your silence can reinforce a narrative of passivity, a narrative that may not align with your true intentions or aspirations. Whether you realize it or not, your voice is a form of agency, a tool for shaping the outcomes you desire, driving change, and inspiring those around you. When you choose to withhold it, you empower others to step into roles you were meant to fill, decisions you were meant to influence, and conversations you were meant to lead. Silence is not neutrality, it is a missed opportunity for impact, connection, and transformation. Your silence is empowering mediocrity, and it's time to take a stand. When you remain quiet, the world loses a vital voice, one that could challenge complacency, push boundaries, and elevate excellence. Mediocrity thrives in environments where no one speaks up, where ideas are left unchallenged, and where the status quo remains unquestioned. By choosing to stay silent, you give permission for average solutions, ordinary efforts, and limited outcomes to prevail. The absence of your voice allows mediocrity to become the standard, slowly eroding progress and stifling potential. Mediocrity is not born out of incompetence, but out of the lack of challenge. In environments where people fear speaking out or where voices are silenced, there's little room for innovation or growth. Silence allows ideas that are half-baked or uninspired to be accepted as good enough, when in reality, greatness demands scrutiny, refinement, and continuous improvement. Your voice, infused with passion, insight, and expertise, has the power to elevate those around you. Yet, when you remain silent, you contribute to an ecosystem where bold ideas are stifled and average becomes the benchmark. When mediocrity sets in, it becomes difficult to recognize the potential for transformation. Average solutions become the norm because no one dares to ask, what if we could do better? Your voice is essential for asking those difficult questions, exploring new possibilities, and inspiring others to strive for greatness. Silence allows complacency to take hold, leading to outcomes that settle for the minimum instead of aiming for excellence. You have a role to play in pushing the boundaries through your insights, creativity, and the willingness to challenge conventional thinking. Moreover, silence enables mediocrity by creating a gap where self-doubt flourishes. People often hesitate to speak up because they fear judgment or believe their ideas aren't worthy of attention. However, mediocrity thrives in an environment where self-doubt discourages ambition and critical thinking. Your voice, with all its imperfections and uncertainties, provides an essential counterbalance to this. It invites deeper thought, provides feedback, and sparks conversations that lead to improvement. Without your input, mediocrity remains unchecked, perpetuating subpar outcomes. Your silence also limits accountability. In teams, organizations, or communities where no one speaks out, it becomes easy for mistakes to be overlooked or for subpar performance to go unnoticed. Accountability requires voices that point out deficiencies, challenge assumptions, and hold others to higher standards. When you withhold your perspective, you allow mediocrity to spread unchecked, leaving little room for reflection or necessary change. Your contribution holds the potential to inspire accountability, helping others understand that striving for excellence is not an individual task, but a collective effort. Furthermore, silence reduces the diversity of thought that drives innovation. Mediocrity often stems from a lack of diverse voices in the decision-making process. When perspectives are homogenized, ideas are limited to the familiar rather than exploring new horizons. Your unique voice introduces diversity, bringing fresh insights, challenging assumptions, and providing alternative viewpoints. Without this diversity, progress becomes stagnant, innovation fades into repetition. Your silence deprives the world of a critical piece of the puzzle, one that could have led to something truly transformative. The problem with silence in the face of mediocrity is that it perpetuates a cycle of self-limitation. People may believe that speaking up requires perfection or complete certainty, but in reality, every great achievement begins with an imperfect idea. Mediocrity is rarely a result of intentional failure. It often stems from a lack of effort to improve, refine, and push beyond boundaries. Your voice, no matter how tentative or flawed, carries the potential to disrupt this cycle, encouraging a culture where growth and excellence are prioritized over safety and conformity. In the end, your silence may seem harmless in the moment, but its impact ripples through every interaction, decision, and opportunity left unchallenged. Mediocrity does not fix itself. It requires voices willing to advocate for better, to question status quos, and to strive for something greater. By choosing to speak up, you take a stand against mediocrity and contribute to a future where excellence is the standard, not the exception. In conclusion, your silence holds incredible power either to uplift or to diminish. When you choose to remain quiet, you may be inadvertently empowering mediocrity, stifling potential, and withholding the unique contributions that only you can provide. Your voice is essential for challenging complacency, inspiring growth, and shaping a future where excellence thrives. It is through your expression, your insights, ideas, and truths that progress is made, lives are transformed, and destinies are fulfilled. Embracing your voice is not just a personal journey, it is a collective call to elevate and create a world where greatness becomes the standard. Silence in all its forms may seem safe, but it ultimately limits your impact and denies the world the full extent of your brilliance. Therefore, it is time to speak, to lead, and to share what only you can offer, because your voice matters and the world needs your unique contribution to thrive. Thank you